we scored early. We did some good things early, but when Anderson came in, he pretty much stopped us. He threw well, threw a lot of sliders on the outside corner down, and when we couldn't get any runners on against him, I think that was difficult for us. We felt like we'd have to score more than 4 to win. We really did. This is a very good offensive team, Oklahoma, and got close, but not good enough.
Tim, Gene says felt like you'd have to score more than 4. How did you feel pitching that game?
You know, I knew we'd have to score. You know, they're a good hitting team, but you know, I came out and felt like I had pretty good stuff. You know, made a few mistakes, and they took advantage. You know, that's what good hitters do. So could eliminate a few more mistakes, and I think 4 runs would have done it had I been able to do that. But like I said, they took advantage of the mistakes.
You've really had your way with Michelle for his first couple of bats. When we talked about his at bat, really drove in the 2 runs.
Yeah, basically wanted to throw him off speed, and I was pretty successful before that. Just made a mistake, you know, left it up over the zone, and anybody can hit that. So.
If I may say, we had the guy thrown out at the plate. All we had to do was keep the throw down a little bit and not short hop the catcher. But again, that's a mistake on our part, and it doesn't show up in the book. But had we made a decent throw there, I mean, it was a decent throw. It's just that it was short hop the catchers, too high over the cutoff man, and too short hop for the catcher. So I mean, if we make that play again, then we're in pretty good shape too. So we had to make the plays, fellas. I mean, that's ladies as well. We had to make the plays, and we knew that going in. This is a very high quality team. We knew that. And I thought we gave a great account of ourselves. But, you know, it hurts just as much to lose by 1 as it does by 21. So,
Ryan, are you happy, satisfied with the performance, knowing what they did to you guys earlier in the year?
No. I mean, no. We should have won that game. We had them on the ropes in the first couple innings. And you know what? I walked back into the dugout after I scored, and I was just hoping that we didn't sit on it, and that's kind of what we ended up doing. What we were doing was just taking pitches we shouldn't have. It seemed like some of us were going up there looking for walks, and it just cost us in the long run. When we were scoring runs, we were, you know, hitting the ball early in the counts, not swinging at any bad pitches in the dirt, especially on 3-2. And like I said, you know, I'm disappointed. And you know what? If I wasn't disappointed, I wouldn't want to be in a Shocker uniform. That's just kind of how we are, and that's how we should be. We should go out there and expect to win every game. And like I said, we had them on the ropes, and we just let them back in the game slowly. And I mean, you can kind of thank the hitters for that.
Tim, did you feel like you were wearing down at all in the 6th?
Not necessarily. I didn't feel like I was wearing down. I just, you know, made mistakes. Kind of maybe pitched around the guys prior to that a little too much, and was trying to make too good a pitch, and then just made a mistake to third baseman. I can't remember his name right now, but that's what cost me.
What was that pitch, Tim?
It was a slider. Bad slider.
You know about Washington State?
well, I know they're good. They had the game won today until the bottom of the 8th, but we're going to have to pitch well. Look, every time we go out, we're going to have to pitch well. We're going to have to play flawless defense, and we're going to have to get a few timely hits along the way in order to win. So we're not going to score enough runs to scare anybody. So we're going to have to play great defense. We're going to have to pitch very well. And if we don't do that, we don't stand a chance tomorrow. But I believe in this team can do this if we'll just go out and execute the things we have to do.
Will, you were one guy that had some success with Anderson. How were you able to get to him a little bit?
Well, I was just being patient, looking for my pitch. I knew he was throwing some good curveballs, but from the dugout I saw he was throwing for a strike, so I was eliminating that pitch and looking for that fastball.
How do you carry that type of approach over, to the team and try to keep that going tomorrow?
Oh, no, I mean, that's my approach all the time. I mean, the whole season, that's been my approach, to be patient, get on base for my team so they can drive me in. Tomorrow I hope more than one guy, can do that, We get on base, don't swing a bad pitch, just hit what you're looking for.
Ryan, talk about, it's kind of back to do or die, win or go home tomorrow. Just kind of talk about, you guys have been pretty successful in that role this year.
Yeah, that's kind of the mentality that we have right now. It's win or go home, and I don't want to go home. I don't think anybody else does, and we still got a good team. Like I said, we just lost a little bit of momentum in there and around the 6th inning. We've got good hitters when we want to hit, because we went out there and we knocked around their ace. We knocked them up, roughed them up pretty good, and then it seemed like we just sat back on our heels, and we can't do that against any more teams. And like I said, it's do or die. Winner goes home. And like I said, I don't want to be out of the Shocker uniform any more than anybody else does.
Gene, is there anything you tell these guys after tonight or tomorrow before the game, just kind of knowing what all you guys have been through and you're in that situation again?
Well, if I have something smart and wisdom, some infinite wisdom, perhaps, I'm surely not going to share it with you. Okay? Any of you. So, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see what we do.
In other words,
Love you, but I'm not going to share it with you.